freedom, justice, and our way of life. These things are under attack, and the only way we can stop it is to get swole. And I have just the thing. Oh, god damn it. Introducing Bricky's Muscle Girl Jug.
Does it really work? Should I have it? Do I want it? I think I have to have this one. Must buy.
That's
wow,
right.
Bricky.
The original Gamer Supps Bricky Cup sold so well, did so great that there was nothing better to do than to put it on an even larger jug.
I thought he's gonna say that there was nothing better to do than make a new cup. It's okay, I accept it.
24-ounce cup is great. 32-ounce muscle jug is better, and it is available.
I agree.
For
Everybody knows that bigger means better, so yeah, of course.
2 weeks only. That's right. You want to put down your pre-order for the Bricky Muscle Girl Jug. It is available for 2 weeks starting right when this video comes out. So you can make sure that you absolutely get your spots without any fear of someone snagging your place. It is a wonderful 32-ounce jug with the beautiful pink top matching the delicious sweet 6-pack flavor I currently have inside. What do you think she's listening to? Rock? Heavy metal? No. I know exactly what she's listening to.
Da, 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 yeah! She is listening to the sound of freedom and democracy. Let's go! Yes! Yes! Yes!
Put in your order for the Bricky Jug now. Link in the description at gamersupps.com.
I feel like there should be
/Bricky, and don't forget to use code Bricky for 10% off. And while you're at it, snag the sweet 6-pack flavor available in both caffeinated and non-caffeinated.
There is non-caffeinated version. Nice.
And democracy needs you big.
Democracy needs me big. I'm sorry to say, but Bricky just said that he needs us big. Oi! He said big!
Not small!
Check failure? No!
How could humanity not be the good guys? We're humans. Are you saying you're some fucking bug sympathizer?
What is the most frightening string of words you can imagine? I'm breaking up with you? Your father and I are getting a divorce. The DNA test came back. It turns out you're not him. I reject these sayings. I reject these statements. Truly, the most terrifying string of words imaginable is orbital 380mm HE barrage incoming on your position.
No wonder you're so far away.
You know what? Yes, that is terrifying. I agree with him on that one.
Oh, I'm alive! You couldn't kill me, idiot! Which orbital?
I'm alive!
No! Run, Bricky, run!
Run, Bricky!
Garrett, you've killed us all. You've killed us all, Garrett. I'm leaving. Garrett tried to murder all of us, and all he did was kill himself. Which orbital is that? The 380s, 380. Run this, run, Bricky, run this.
Oh no!
There's mines over here.
Oh no!
What'd you do? Yes.
You know what? Yes, the most common death in Helldivers is not bugs. It's not the squids. It's not the automatons. No. The most common reason of death is friendly fire.
I hate you, Garrett.
Welcome
It's in the
to the
name.
Helldivers
Friendly,
Recruit.
exactly.
Today is a glorious day to spread democracy and liberty for the greatest race of all, humanity. Hailing from the greatest planet of all, Super Earth. Many of you will die and die and die, but you will be doing so in the name of democracy. Helldivers 2 released rather recently and has already blown up to a proportion that I don't think any of of us were expecting, and the devs certainly didn't either. Helldivers 1 was a top-down shooter game released all the way back in 2015 to positive reviews, yet not overwhelming financial success. Instead of continuing with their top-down shooter genre, they moved to the third-person perspective, and lo and behold, 9 years later, they released Helldivers 2 on PC and PS5 for the retail price of $40. However, the game, from what I've been told, is a shockingly similar recreation of the original title. Truly, the only major difference is the perspective and a certain level of combat, weapons, enemies, and so on. But from the most part, all the weapons and enemies you currently have, even the stratagem button combinations, are the same from the original game.
I love that touch. I actually love the fact that they took the first game and just elevated it and made it better. Can we do that more often, please? Thank you.
Now, this is a 4-player co-op shooter, though I should really make sure to put emphasis on the shooter part of that as opposed to the cooperative.
No. It is cooperative. It's the question of how much do you actually cooperate, but it is supposed to be cooperative.
I had so many samples on me, you better pick them up. Stalkers as well.
What did I do?
There goes the samples.
I couldn't tell who that was, so I chose
Did I do? And you serve a true democratic state. A fascist, authoritarian, democratic state. But unfortunately, there are two factions that have opposed Super Earth's rule. The Tyranids.
Bricky.
The Terminids.
Thank you. Yes, there we go.
Who you originally kept at a cold population because their corpses make a lovely oil to help serve the democratic states. And
yeah, it's very important.
We would never let them out and purposely send them onto other planets so that we could have a reason to farm more oil.
No.
That's some discussion you're gonna tell your democracy officer. And
we would never do that. I'm sorry, but sir, this is absolutely not what's happening with the bugs. A few of them escaped and multiplied very quickly.
The automatons, socialist robots who hate
They're
liberty,
evil.
who hate democracy, and who hate our way of life. Robots who try and convert our citizens and tell them that our government is evil and not actually democratic.
Why are the automatons killing the civilians? I thought they were socialists.
Political commentary.
Well,
heretical.
Well, oh well.
Each and every one of them. And you, Helldiver, originally a position putting down human insurrection, have been tasked with dealing with these new problems. It should be made abundantly clear that the satirical nature of this game steals from every other major form of media, but with a particular emphasis on Starship Troopers and Warhammer 40,000. Now, naturally, I'm extremely 40k pilled and—
Hello, Bricky knows 40k, guys? I don't know. I've never heard of Bricky talking about 40k. I feel like he doesn't know 40k that much. You know, I don't know if we can trust this guy about it. I don't know. I'm questioning it right now.
Initial thought is to always say something steals from Warhammer, but I want to be clear, this is a very Warhammer-pilled game, and it is intentional. Because, let's be honest, anyone who plays a lot of 40k knows that in a setting like this, we are very guilty of lovingly shouting out war cries for a faction I know is absolutely abhorrent. Unrelated statement, Ave Dominus Nox, shitlord. There's a good chance—
No, we've never done that in Warhammer. What do you mean? We've never conquered the half of galaxy for a greater good. No, we don't do that here. What do you mean?
You've seen Helldivers take the internet by storm, and I feel like I'm going to be here all day explaining all of those reasons why. But truly, this type of game is something that I have a lot of experience with, the 4-player co-op shooter. It's one of my, if not my favorite genre of video game, and even I'm shocked I haven't made my video on Deep Rock Galactic yet. However—
yeah, what? But Bricky, where is the Deep Rock Galactic video? As far as I know, it's not there yet.
There is a different aspect of this game that I think is a bit overlooked, and interestingly, it's a repeat of the internet's most recent video game darling as well, Lethal Company. Now, there are a lot of things Helldivers gets very right. The gunplay is satisfying, the enemies are diverse, the environments are quite beautiful, and individual things like voice acting and music are, at minimum, pretty good, and at maximum, outstanding.
Hot launch initiated.
Ah, the sweet, sweet sound of liberty. Does it feel
like
good?
I think one of the real reasons this game has just sold so well is its smooth gradient between jokes with friends and genuine butt-clenching terror. When you played Lethal Company, things were all goofy and silly as you ran past each other, laughed, fell down pits, and the like, but the moment your friends were picked off and it was you alone in the complex, it went from comedy to horror almost instantly. Then, once that round was over, comedy returned after a cooldown period, rinse and repeat. In Helldivers, when you land on the planet, you have a huge amount of reinforcements. You're all setting up, joking around, and I'd be unsurprised if the largest amount of friendly fire occurred within the first 5 minutes of a match.
Oh, definitely, yes.
Where? I don't want to fucking hear it. Ow!
But then, as your reinforcements dwindle and your stratagems are on cooldown and your teammates are screaming their injuries at the top of their lungs while you're being assailed by the binary in the trees, it turns into Halo Reach, current objective, survive. And it creates incredible moments like these.
Serpentine movements, Bricky, serpentine movements.
Oh, okay.
It's on me! Guys, I'm trapped in the tank! I'm trapped in the tank! I'm trapped in the tank!
Oh no!
If you're lucky, they can't shoot you down there.
You're correct, they can't!
Oh no, there he goes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yes!
He's out!
Let's go, boys!
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Is he escaping?
Nice! That was clutch, my goodness.
And that's like really the thing I want you to leave with when this video is over. It's that the seamless blend between these two things, I think, is an underrated feature of a lot of very popular games right now. And one of the main reasons these two games have been popping off so much. We're just trading horror for intense final stands. Though, depending on the enemy, it can still certainly be horror.
Never mind. There was no Egg is being murdered. Egg is fucking.
Oh my gosh.
That caught me off guard.
So, how do you jump into hell? Well, you complete basic training and you earn your cape. Then you get to board your ship and prepare your tools of destruction. First, your second skin. Armor, for the time of writing this video, has been bugged. So the rating, which I assume means defense, does not matter whether you wear light, medium, or heavy armor. The only thing that does matter is the current stats abilities that you get from it. And
that probably has been fixed, right, chat? Did they fix the armor rating, right, chat?
50% chance that lethal damage will not kill you. That might seem extremely
we love that.
But you're gonna get hit by so many individual attacks that it will probably kill you regardless. This is
no, it's okay. It's only 50% of those will kill me.
Off teammates from blowing a 380mm size hole in your face.
Oh, Bricky, you're gonna die.
Why you say that? Yeah.
But past that, I use all kinds of armor. Extra stims that we can use. We've got a great one that reduces explosion damage by 50%. Fantastic against the bots and your teammates. Then there's light armor, because moving fast is great. But let's be honest right now. It's for the drip. And I don't wear heavy armor because it's better. I wear this thick boy because I need a bug to know who is girthier. Next, you need to pick out your liberation tools
yes, Bricky,
and
you
democratic
are.
firearms. You start off with a very small arsenal, but as you can see, it will rack up quite quickly. Overall, every single primary does its job to a certain extent. The assault rifle is really good at putting down the bug hordes with clean, consistent firepower. The SMG is of course shorter range, but I would generally imagine having higher DPS. And the marksman rifle is just a solid gun for those who want to put down accurate shots. The problem with all these weapons, though, is that they are not the Breaker fully automatic shotgun. Introducing the Breaker fully automatic shotgun for when you want to obliterate an enemy's soul as well as their body.
No.
Buy now. Once you have liberated your tools from the socialist weapon racks, you will then pick yourself a mission. There are 9 total difficulties in Helldivers, ranging from is basically a tutorial to what Suicide Squad felt like to play. There will be a couple of individual missions increasing in size the harder the difficulties go, but once you have chosen your excursion, picked a drop point for you and your team, you may enter your hell pods. Now you may finalize your loadout and pick your stratagems, but these aren't the stratagems you know of. Put that CP reroll down. I don't want to hear
What my CP roll? My CP roll, no, let me do it.
anything about Armor of Contempt. These are pocket DDR weapons that range from offensive orbital strikes, backpack-mounted personal shields, sentry guns, heavy weapons, and most importantly, minefields.
Oh,
No. Most importantly, autocannon. I'm sorry, autocannon. I don't need any other stratagem, just autocannon.
absolutely just threw an entire minefield right next to the civilian extractor.
Do that. No.
Oh boy.
The civilian... These are your special abilities.
Oh
You get to call it in-game, and they will be the source of the most power and frustration simultaneously.
Damn.
Because once you drop, you'll learn extremely quickly that friendly fire is on. And in this democracy, we do not discriminate. It doesn't matter if it's your orbital bomb,
You fucking asshole.
your gun,
Oh shit, I need to aim better.
Yeah, that's the
You
problem.
gotta aim like this.
Oh
your
no.
Tesla tower,
HMG coming down.
Oh no, I hate the Tesla towers. They're so freaking scary.
Yep, I realized that.
or even
No,
your personal
Tesla
drone.
towers are
Every
scary.
type of damage from every single source can kill you. And it
And
is going
will
to
kill
a
you.
lot. From there
Yep.
on, you're up to continue your mission. Doesn't matter what that mission is. Launching an ICBM, evacuating civilians, destroying enemy bases, whatever your job is, you are going to do it. But you only have so many reinforcements, and each death across the team is shared with that reinforcement meter. So giggling and laughing as much as you want in the beginning is fine, but when that 20 loses its cute little 0 at the end of it, things are gonna have to get a bit more serious. In between this, you can go on all kinds of other side objective excursions, whether it's the more official ones located with the big blue icon on the map, or any of the red danger zones that
Guys. Let's not lie to each other, okay? Let's just clarify. The big blue icon on the map, that's just a joint. And we all know it. We all understand it. Let's call it what it is. It's a joint.
indicate enemy bases. Everything can be killed for extra experience, requisitions, and most importantly, samples. Collecting samples
Samples! The most important part of the game, samples!
is a major part of progression in Helldivers, and they are located all across the map. But the moment you die, you drop them. So I would highly recommend that you don't give everyone all the samples.
I was in fact safe behind the rock.
Oh no!
You just... The samples are down there now.
Looking for them is easy
Well,
too.
one
They're
of
randomly
the
in bases,
samples,
that big
yes.
circle kind of symbol there. Sometimes they're common, sometimes they're rare. And if you want the super rare ones, look for the Dick Rock. That's right, the Dick Rock. Higher level maps have
Of course it has to be the Dick Rock.
one, and around there are the big fancy special samples. These are important. Find the Dick Rock.
More like a lollipop rock.
I think I have a stroke.
What are you trying to say?
What, it's like a little top heavy, wouldn't you say?
Once your objective
It's top heavy. Oh my god. Can you imagine if a woman ever said it to a guy? It seems top heavy. It's thick. That for sure,
is
yes.
complete, you evacuate and enjoy yourself a hot cup of liberty. Then, with your new levels, you get to purchase exciting new equipment. The main source of progression through the game is this
I never said there is one.
battle pass system that goes through various panels to unlock new armor, weapons, and other aesthetic benefits. However, your requisitions will go into the thing that's probably the most important, which is new stratagems. There is a freedom load amount of stratagems out there, and as you level up and unlock new ones, you will be far better equipped.
Listen, a very simple rule that I go by, there is never too many stratagems. I don't use this one well, it doesn't stop me from buying it and owning it.
For the higher levels and enemies you fight later on. For the most part, the earlier difficulties have basic infantry, couple of medium class enemies, but the higher you go, the
bigger they get.
and tankier they are. So
Wait a second. The higher you go, the bigger they get. Yep, that makes sense.
Sometimes tankier, literally. So you're going to need some specific things for your fights. What's interesting is that Arrowhead Studios does not make the enemies have higher health or damage as you level up. You just get more of them and of a higher caliber.
Yep.
Good luck. So.
Yep. Yeah. It's not that, oh, we're gonna just pinch the damage of the enemies, or, oh, they're gonna have a little bit more health. No, how about you gonna get 10 times more of the enemies you did previously? That's basically the same thing, right?
What do you take with it? The heavy machine gun is a lovely thing you can have initially, but perhaps you should be eyeing that autocannon you can
See? What did I say? Autocannon supremacy. It is my favorite stratagem, and I will have it with me on every mission. You will not stop me from that.
Get it level 10, and trust me, you're gonna want the autocannon.
Hello?
See?
Hello? Who is this? Ultimate power.
Oh my god.
Beautiful.
Well, it is very nice to have a large AoE orbital barrage to take down groups of enemies.
Autocannon.
You might be dealing with, say, an automaton producing factory. Wouldn't it be great when you're out of grenades and can't get close to instead use a precision orbital strike to take one out and not have to go through the process of throwing a grenade into a hole when 5 double chainsaw communists are running
sounds very
down?
good, Bricky.
Perhaps you're doing a defense and you need to thin the ranks of anything before they even get to you. Well, enjoy the mortar sentry and enjoy the excessive amount of team killing you're going to do.
What is the music in the background? I know this music, but I cannot place it.
That piece of shit. And for the simple-minded individual, the one that just wants to see thing go boom, might I recommend a lovely serving of upright down, down, down. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. 500-kilogram bomb. They're really.
Thank you. I'm gonna use it.
There are a ton of various setups that you can do, not just depending on the map, enemy, and mission type, but also how you want to build with your team. If you are for
build with your team? No, Bricky, listen. It's not what I want to build with my team. It's what I want to have, which is autocannon. What my team brings, I'm very happy for my team to bring.
Example, doing a blitzed civilian evacuation where you need to hold a single point and have enemies swarm you over and over again. Then having a large amount of defensive structures.
No. Answer to every single of these questions is autocannon.
Like minefield, mortar, sentry guns, and HMG emplacement.
Minefields. Didn't we see what happens when you put minefields near your civilians? They tend to die.
Is fantastic. If your goal is to kill 2 enormous bile titans, then heavy weapons such as the spear or perhaps the orbital railgun stratagems are super helpful there.
Yeah.
Your build does not end
or autocannon
with you. It ends with your teammates and your enemy type as well. And there's a reason why so much of it is both useful and fun to unlock.
Yeah.
Can you tell I enjoy this game? I know most of you who
No, Brookie, I would never tell. I think he hates it. See everything today.
My general media taste were expecting me to play this game, and I mean, you're right. Helldivers 2 fucking bangs. This game is such a wealth of concepts and content that even now, over 20 hours into the game, probably over 30 hours now, once this video is actually up, there is still democracy I can unlock. There is still liberty that I can bring to bear. For the right to bear arms is not just a human right, it's a human demand. In fact, that demand is extremely present when it comes down to the enemies you're fighting. At the time of writing, there are 2 factions in the game, the automatons and the bugs.
I'm from Buenos Aires, and I say kill them all!
There is a third faction on the way, known as the Illuminates or something. They're an alien race, doesn't matter. They're a threat to democratic society.
And they must die, yes.
First, there was the common meme that fighting the bugs was funny Starship Trooper jokes, and then fighting the automatons was basically space Vietnam.
I'm from Buenos Aires, and I say...
But
Oh,
while
boy.
it's definitely the case in the earlier games, and especially on certain maps, I must say the bugs and the bots feel like they're roughly the same level the higher in difficulty you go, where the bugs just run you over with sheer weight of numbers, and the bots end up utilizing higher tech enemies. It really just comes down to teching for the individual factions. For the bugs, you might generally get away with having a ton of anti-infantry close range weaponry
that's
because
true.
most of them are melee range. However, eventually you may run into some awful communist ravioli bitches like the Charger here. And next thing you know, your primary weapons aren't doing diddly dick. Whereas for the bots, you actually might end up running large amounts of anti-tank, which is generally a pretty good idea. But then after reloading for 5 hours, you end up running into the 4 World Eater chainsaw Karn the Bot Trayer looking dudes shouting kill main burn as they run you down. The correct build for both factions does not have you centered around one particular style.
Oh no, no, absolutely. I think this is a thing about Helldivers that is very well made. You don't necessarily have one way to go about fighting certain factions, because each faction will have a little bit of both ranged, melee, strong, weaker, and you will have to actually kind of adapt to what's happening on the mission one way or another.
Anti-tank, close quarters, long range, it's anti-bug and anti-bot. Now, I will say there is maybe a little bit too much of a reliance on anti-tank weapons as you get higher up in the difficulties, but that's generally semantics. And there are a few things that the mortar sentries can't take care of.
What do you mean? They seem extremely capable of taking care.
Welcome back, viewer. Welcome to the show. Today, we have a special newscast straight from Super Earth, where your family and friends are out far away protecting your freedom. But we thought we'd share exactly the horrible communist factions that they are currently trying to deal with and stop them from ruining our way of life. You have warriors, hunters, hive guards, stalker, I hardly knew her, the Taco Bell bug, Hank Schrader Elevator, .gif. Kill these now, kill them now, kill them before they spawn bug holes, kill them now. And finally, the Hierophant Bio Titan. It's literally a Hierophant Bio Titan. Look, it's a Hierophant Bio Titan.
Lol.
It's literally a Hierophant Bio Titan. I own this model. Look at it. What's the only thing worse than a commie? Boom.
A robot.
No. You have troopers, raiders, marauders, commissars. They have a melee weapon and a pistol. It's literally a commissar. Holy shit. Karn the Bot Trayer, Scout Sentinels, Contemptor Dreadnoughts. My dad will send you to Warhammer Legends Dreadnoughts. Tanks. I'll have a joke for this one. And cannon turrets that hold a grudge even at 100 meters and 4 hours later. Individually.
Well, now you also have to add to these awesome cyborgs that will drop kick you.
All of these enemies are easy to take down so long as they're, you know, alone. I made a tweet talking about how much I hate the bug chargers and how much they clog my milkshake. And everybody said, oh, well, it's just a couple of railgun shots, you know? Of course it is. You pretentious little communist. It's not about how hard it is to kill the one bug. It's about killing the one bug when the rest of the goddamn council is running at you. Killing a singular annihilator tank is in its own right not too tough. You get behind it, you shoot it in the grill, and then it blows up. Killing a singular annihilator tank when the world leaders are running at you, you have an entire Hulk scorpion.
No, listen, you just stand on the tank. Everybody know the bots cannot get on the tank.
Up your ass. Now that is a different kind of cringe. It's one thing to be nerd emoji, just use the railgun, but it's another thing to put that into practice as the 3 chargers, 2 bile titans, and 2 mortar bugs, they have those by the way, are running at Pelican 1. And right before you jump on, you get blasted, losing 25 samples and your dignity. In fact, speaking of the railgun this, railgun that, how about you rail some bitches?
How about that, guys? See, Bricky tells you how to live your life. You have to rail your bitches.
Made visionless behavior I have seen upon this democratic nation is saddening. Those that take a PvE game and attempt to optimize every single aspect to the point where if you're not running the breaker shotgun, you're not running the shield generator backpack, and not running the railgun, so you are therefore kicked from the game. Excuse me, Brotato, Brontosaurus Rex. You officially optimized a PvE game so hard you've turned it into a PvP game, and the final boss is dealing with you. You are the Everard Claire of Super Earth. The only thing you should be optimizing is a path out of your house. I'm out here spitting out build upon build upon build. The Django Fett flamethrower. The civilians are enemy combatants. And supply guy
You don't know what
Fry.
I might
The
use,
only
I don't
thing
think
you're
so.
spitting is communist cum, because all you know is quitter behavior. Liberty Prime already knew what to do with you a decade ago.
Better dead than red.
And of all the games,
There's a big robot. Can we have that robot now? That sounds awesome. I want that robot, please.
you chose the one that actually seems like it respects its player base. We got a live service game that doesn't nickel and dime us, where the price of Helldivers is equivalent to one skin pack from Apex Legends.
Thank you. Thank you, Helldivers.
This game is selling armor at about $2 to $3 a pop. In fact, it has broken almost all of the general rules of microtransactions, and yet
No. This game has actual micro. I want to underline it. I want to bold it out. Micro transactions.
yet we don't care. The armor you buy is armor that has stats. It has in-game benefits. If there is a set that's particularly good, you can in fact buy technically in-game power, but it's so cheap and you earn premium currency so easily that even if Papa Sony is upset that these are not adding an extra zero to their price tag, I think it's fair that we can spiritually say
you, Papa Sony.
Helldivers as a video game is a collective success for the player in almost every avenue. The only slight this game has caused against other players is that the servers couldn't handle us. Truly, in a year where it feels like we're talked down to so often by publishers and the games they
it happens
make,
so
we have
much.
a video game whose biggest issue is people taking it too seriously. At every turn, this game is an incredible time and was developed to be exactly that. It's not just how fun the matches are and how exciting they can become. It's not just the seamless blend between slapstick comedy and lone wolf heroics. It's all the little things combining together. It's the hilarious physics engine that affects the player itself. It's the flavor text that you find throughout the battlefield and then the upgrades on your ship. It's the voice acting selling the combination of Delta Squad Specialist and then 5 seconds later the screaming first deployment private. It's all the little things, and it's all the tools given to the players to make their own fun, and that there creates community. At the time of writing, we have just lost Malevolent Creek, and based
Bricky, no, we can't speak about it. It is crazy,
how the internet
dude.
has spoken about it, it is akin to losing Cadia, as if it's a beloved celebrity that just died, and it's carried with the same gravitas. And I'm not quite surprised when you saw what was happening up in orbit.
Hello, you've reached the Navy's automated phone service.
Squidward, the robots are running the Navy!
Not the Navy!
And even though they brought it back, now the community is uniting against Joel, the game master, dungeon master guy in charge of the entire thing. We're not PvE or PvP, we're PvJ. And goddamn, does this whole game just seem like
we're against the Joel.
Like it's so damn fun. I heard from an anonymous source that when they did team building exercises at Arrowhead, they built Warhammer tables. Like, you know, the ones where you build hard terrain, that was a team building exercise at Arrowhead, which surprises me zero because the game is so clearly ripping from Warhammer, but in a fantastic way. The only thing I'm upset about is how come I didn't get an invite to play on those tables?
I can understand why Bricky would be angry, but I'm still extending my question. Can I join those tables? I would be interested.
Come on, you know, if I win, all I ask for is 10,000 super credits and my name etched in the back of an armor set. It's nothing. Super Earth can afford that. But that's the thing, right?
It can, for sure.
I want to fix it. I want to liberate Malevolent Creek for no reason. I don't get anything out of it. But this collective
we want to
consciousness
fix it.
and silly...
It's the I can fix her mentality, guys. We can fix Malevolent Creek.
Enjoyable roleplay makes me want to land back into that jungle wasteland
Can we?
for
Yes.
democracy and put those communist bots back where they belong, into the fucking
Sure, and we can
dirt.
fix Caja too, exactly.
I will not lie. The chances of your survival are small. Some may even turn against your friends as living corpses, but you have my word that I will use my arcane gifts to ensure your bodies are given unto Moor's garden. This is the greatest reward, more than even gold, for the fate of your soul is an eternal concern. Now come,
Just
follow
some glue,
me.
yes.
Strike down the undead that rise against us. Allow me to find this eldritch amulet. I ask not for my own selfish studies, but for the good of the Empire.
Hey there, late breaking update.
Wait a second,
And by
Empire.
late breaking update, I mean
It's Super
literally 3 hours before this video went live, they dropped the mech. They actually dropped the mech. It's in the game. It's the mech. And the servers wouldn't let me in for a long time, but I finally got footage of the mech. It's very cool. It's got rockets and a Gatling gun. And the rockets actually show you how many rockets you have left.
Oh,
on
I
the
did not
left-hand
notice the
side. You can
detail.
also
Oh,
step on your
damn.
enemies. Wow. Helldivers 2 is a phenomenal success in almost every single avenue. If it wasn't for the technical issues of the game, I might rate it a 10. I think it is genuinely that good. And it's so exciting because the game has so many dials to tweak to add newer, crazier stuff. We apparently are going to be getting mechs soon, including NPC drops, extra troopers, all kinds of new content for this game. And because they can change things like stratagem cooldowns, like general ammo amounts, enemy variety, and so on, there is always something to tweak. There is always a way to make even the most ridiculous abilities and most extravagant explosions still somehow become balanced. When I heard that you can drop in your own NPCs, it took me right back to
I don't think currently it's an option, is it?
Modern Warfare 3 Spec Ops survival mode, bringing in your own troops. I will protect them with my life because my life
have to.
for Super Earth. If you have not bought Helldivers, I genuinely think you are doing yourself a disservice. This game is phenomenal. It is currently my 2024 game of the year.
Yeah.
Not that we have a whole lot so far yet, and I genuinely hope we get it on Xbox. They deserve to be a part of this. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Thank you so
I don't
much
think
for
we
your support.
did. We got it on
Please
Xbox.
purchase
I don't
yourself
think
a
so.
wonderful Bricky Muscle Girl cup. You know you want it. Link is in the description.
Yeah, awesome.
Code
I'm glad
Bricky
to hear
for
that.
10% off. Skater, play the funny sound effect.
Thank you for the funny sound effect. I appreciate
Great
it.
stuff, Arrowhead. You did a great goddamn job. I'll see you in the next video.
Bye, Bricky. We love Bricky.